on my way to the Bronx to meet Michael and Kristina, who have a wonderful podcast. Let's go meet them. So I told you I was going to bring you to the Bronx. I told you I was going to introduce you to these wonderful people. This is Kristina. This is Mike. They have a wonderful podcast called
Life is Now.
Life is Now. So tell us a little bit about Life is Now, because I found the podcast. I thought it was amazing. I said I got to come to the Bronx and interview these two people.
So Life is Now, Orlando, is a podcast that allows us, Mike and I, to really pour into our listeners as well as our supporters. We get great feedback. People get a chance to actually not so much interact with us, but we get comments. And what we really want to do with this podcast is be able to touch, move, and inspire people through what it is that we're talking about with our topics. We have anything from what's your self-talk, how are you self-sabotaging yourself. We're talking about joy, how to celebrate life. We're talking about urgency. Are you being urgent with your life? Are you, what are you choosing in your life? And so we talk about all different types of topics, but we really try to make it fun. At the same time, we want to feed people and really give people tools in terms of like, how are they living their lives and how could they, benefit their lives a little more.
I love that podcast on self-sabotaging. That conversation that happens in your head. As soon as I heard it, I said, this is where a lot of people go and they start something and they have that doubt in their conversation in their head. I can't, oh my God, oh this, oh that. And both of you touch on that so well. Mike, tell us something about that.
We've been there, we've done that, but what's most important for us is connection. Because what you just said, you have this self-talk in your head, but you may not have the courage to talk. But now you're listening to us and your life is now and it's real. And you're like, well, if Mike went through that and he didn't care what it looked like, then you know what? Forget about the self-talk I have in my head. Let's just make it happen.
Right.
I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not skinny. I don't have the right job. Forget about it. Get in action and just do it. Because why talk ourselves out of doing things when we can talk ourselves to doing things?
Yeah.
And it can touch, move, and inspire the world. Not just the individual, the world. Because as you say, life is now. Take on this moment. Now, individuals want to listen to your podcast. What they should do?
The best thing they should do is check us out on iTunes. You have a smartphone, go to Google Play. You want to hit us up on an email if you feel alone. This is very important. There is no one alone on this planet.
No such thing.
And if you feel alone, lifeisnowpodcast@gmail.com, or you can find Orlando Pena. He will find us. You can also find us on Facebook on our page, yes. Life is Now. Inspired and created by Mike and Kristina.
You never know